Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can select your difficulty, play style, favorite team.
I didn't know that. Because Ben Patriots is always sick. Don't cap. My first time playing. I really just never really played it. I gotta go through the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl. I don't want to do that. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. X Factor. I'm gonna run X Factor, but that's probably about the only time I run.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the AFC going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
My mic just fell out. No. Come on. All right, there we go. My mic just fell out.
You ready?
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And his first pass is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. For the NFC, boy, you talk about a dynamic set of backs and receivers. We'll see Zeke later on from last year. And then how about out wide? Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Zach Ertz leading a deep group. Weapons galore for Drew Brees and the other NFC QBs. It's a first down on a gain of 10. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
It's caught. Jones. The 20. 10. Touchdown.
Watch this. I always
Jones. 69 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
On first down, Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And the QB rating right now, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That'll be complete to Cook. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for two, unsuccessful. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely...
Kickoff comes. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Breeze now on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The NFC with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second down and 2 coming up. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second down, here's an option right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 20, 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Now the leading rusher in the league, Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys, his second Pro Bowl. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley, losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Here's Aldrick Rosas now for the NFC field goal try. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to compare. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, he'll rifle, and he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Breeze to throw. This is caught. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Breeze now. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the NFC adds on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This fielded at the 2. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Let's go.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Yellow.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things can. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Ready? You're waiting.
Oh my God!
Breeze now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Fielded about a yard deep. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And now running right through it. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense for the AFC set.
Hold on, bro. I gotta sub my dude, Tyreek Hill. Rousers not doing that. Rousers not. Patrick Mahomes, I would sub you for Tom Brady. You're not being a good wide receiver right now. Oh no. Oh. Why they got my man subbed out? What do you mean? They got my nigga toe. Oh my God. I gotta call a timeout.
Go now. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Now, they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Towards the... And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Antonio Brown. 36 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and going a 7-point margin. It's 20-13 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Breeze now to throw. Jones has it. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 46 yards for Drew Brees. This his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Now a draw play for Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals, Geno Atkins on the stop. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down. And got his man complete. And all the way in for down. 98 yards as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you throw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And one thing you'd like to see in a Pro Bowl, a competitive contest. We've got that just like the last 2 seasons, a 1-score game as we play here in the 4th.
What I'd love to know,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins got home that time. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Throwing on second and long. Breeze. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Well, they do get 9 there on the dump-off, but it's not enough. It's fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here now, Roberts. 12 yards on the return that time. And the AFC will take over first and 10. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He's back to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump-off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. He'll look to throw, but it'll be second down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again. Back to throw, but it'll be second and goal. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not, you got to rally your kick team, don't you say. The last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Geno Atkins in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Back to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second. as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Breeze. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. A huge play at this point in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
I am not losing my first
Appeared to be
game.
That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
I really don't care who I got. I'm gonna go to my phone. Bruh, I gotta go to my EA Access account real quick. EA Sports to the game. To the game. The game. To the game. If I get bored, just skip. You know, just skip to the game. My password. Three one two 40480 underscore O. 312-40480 underscore O.
Don't know what these mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking the time flies, had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Getting back to my right mind.
Not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play it. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this is your first Ultimate Challenge. Juju has built himself a pretty solid MUT team, and he is lending it to you to get you rolling. Your goal is simple. Just pick up at least 5 yards on offense to get the win and unlock the next challenge. Let's get right to the action. And the Ultimates, their offense gets ready. First down and 10. Gurley again here on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And just like that, you've won your first Ultimate Challenge and secured your first star. Congratulations. Advance straight to the next challenge where you'll get to use Juju's team once. All right, next up, you must put the ball in the end zone to win this challenge. Do so, and you'll receive another star plus a Juju player item to add to your own lineup. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Well done there. You've earned your 2nd star plus a Juju wide receiver item. Remember to put him in your lineup. Now, Juju is taking his team back, so you'll be using your own.
Yeah. Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die. You wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side.
I'm finna get a player. I am finna get a player.
It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. savage. Tell my son I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to.
Montre, guess who got Madden 20, bruh? Guess who got Madden 20, bruh? This dude. Montre need to get a mic. You got Madden 20, Montre. I would be doing that.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way.
I would
move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put it work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about. Number 1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Call an audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't got a shit to sell off,
I get
iPhone, don't got a jet mode. Bad big pesto. If you wanna
now I
go,
got
let's
like
go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sauce on pesos. Number save, no
I got all the perks. May not have that much subscribers, but I still get some money.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
From the 34.
That's easy.
Now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
I want him on my team, bro. I need T.Y. Hilton on my team.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Okay, Coach, this challenge starts in the second quarter with inside of 90 seconds left. And it's 1st and 10. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Mayfield. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. So for this challenge, we start in the third quarter with over 5 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 1st and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is brought down, but yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield to throw it. Fights through him. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
My name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you.
Welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate
crazy.
Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, this challenge starts off in the 4th quarter, but there's still a lot of time left on the clock. You're down a field goal. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for New England. 47 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Sims. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. On 3rd down, Sims. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, unfortunately, no.
I know you wanna ride it. I know you wanna ride it.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in it. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. So the whole game was never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop, you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams are set as their Ravens will match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, get ready, get ready.
Get the ball.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. He's picked off near his own 48. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's...
All right, guys. I might end
one of the big
because I don't want to get embarrassed. So, peace out.